Oh, man of my city, man of my word. Put on my kids, I gotta swerve, I gotta dip, I gotta burn, I gotta lit, I got it worked out to the way I own 100% of my shit. I got it worked out where I got platinum right under my lips. Ayy, heard they talk about me. Rockstar, pop star, ripping my jeans. Big body bands, I'm whipping the mean. White on the minds, you whipping the clean. Space on the testy, please do not test me. I really swerve this future machine. Life is a movie, I do it truly. You see the drip, I step on the scene. You lean when I lean.
And just like that, we're back with yet another reckless discussion with my crazy ass family. Welcome back, London.
Hey y'all, what's up?
They miss
Lon.
you.
Hey, silly Lon.
I miss y'all too, y'all.
Yes.
I miss y'all actually.
The viewers miss you too.
His ballhead ass. I miss Mr. Bell Bottoms. I miss his cousin.
Oh,
I love that.
He said I ain't bald head no more.
I didn't even know you had a pretty like that.
She missed.
You didn't know his head was pretty like that, like
She missed 4 weeks and you came back with a bush. Ain't that crazy?
Like literally, that's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look, tell them where you was at.
I actually was on vacation.
Yes.
Oh.
So,
her
yeah.
favorite place in the fucking world to go is Mexico. She loves to be a party girl out there.
Yes.
And she didn't have a voice when she came back. She was tired. She was living it up. So
It was horrible.
One little monkey don't stop the show. So, but it's good to have her back, and we know that y'all missed her as well.
Yes,
It was like,
yes.
first of all, y'all ain't gonna just breeze past her like London not there. So she's here,
Yeah, sure
y'all.
did. Like,
endless DMs.
So it's episode 43. The name of this episode is called Insta Life. And I'm just gonna dive right in. So, do y'all feel that social media these days are making us less social?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you think that? And it's so funny because it's like, how can social media make you not social? But it really is. Is people are. Oh, you didn't answer the question. Do you think that?
yes.
Okay, because you be thinking, you be like cold off mode.
No, I'm
just
on my
be in your
toes
mind.
today.
Okay,
Yeah.
you think so?
I think
I
we.
bet-
Go ahead. All right. Well. All right.
I mean, I've been saying this, and I always spoke on a fact. Like, remember when we was in middle school, we didn't have phones and stuff. Like, even to talk to a girl, like we had to approach the girl. We had to have a normal conversation, not just a sexual content type conversation. But it's like now, it takes away from that narrative. Like it's a lot of clown ass niggas who really don't be needing certain. Would never get a certain type of female in real life, like coming up to him with a conversation.
Right.
But, you know, you can post a picture, log in or log off, post what you have, whatever the case may be. And it works like that in a sense of way now. And I'll be like, damn, like.
Yeah. Well, maybe that works for them, you know, because that
Correct.
it works for them because
Correct.
it works for people who don't have self-esteem to just go up and talk to somebody and stuff like that. But it's a lot of like negative when it comes to it too, because it's like, well, not negative, but it's no meaningful connections anymore. Like nobody actually can sit and enjoy themselves with each other without being in their phone, whether that's like dating or hanging out or just whatever we do. How many families we know sit at a dinner table still? Even our son, don't he, like, he cannot eat without propping his phone up, having it. Like, your son, I'm sure, do it.
Yeah, but I intentionally make dinner time at the island, and we sit together every day, and we talk about school. Well, I'll even read him a book right before. Not even it's perfect, but it's something you gotta have intentional.
No, it's not.
You know, when you are dealing with the children and the technology, or even yourself. Like it's so funny because remember Wallow said your children's phone is raising them. That is so true, and I truly believe that. So. Now I'm like, you know what? I have limits on his phone.
Right.
Even myself, I gotta say, all right, London, he's literally watching you on your phone. You telling him to get off his phone.
Yeah.
So let's make it make sense.
Yeah.
And I do want him to be able to engage with people because he is more of an introverted child than like I'm very extroverted.
Right.
So as he gets older, like, you know, I want him to be able to talk to people, have some, you know, because that's something that you need to take with you wherever you go at in life is speaking to people.
Social skills.
Yeah, social skills.
And communication.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then doing it while I think that's a great point you make, London, because doing it while you're young, I think it's better because you can be a smart person, very political, whatever the case may be, and if you don't talk to people, when you finally do talk to people, it'll sound like you're illiterate because you're shy, so you're nervous, or you don't know how, it ain't coming out the way you wanted to come out. So I think that starting as a kid, you know, that's a big thing as well too.
I
Cause
agree.
they growing it up in a different
environment.
And
that starts with us too.
It's
like
crazy.
Yeah.
In the mornings, you know, we were talking, sometimes people hop right on their phones now. That's like the new thing.
Oh no, absolutely. I do that. I used to. There was a time where I didn't worry about social media at all. Like I used to get up, pray, had a routine, pray,
Bible study.
get in the Bible study, get in the shower. We used to do it together. Get in the shower, get my son up, get them together, and I wouldn't even get on the phone until I'm like waiting for my son to come downstairs for school. Now, I don't sleep through the night, which has nothing to do with social media, but every time I wake up, I'm looking to refresh my Explore page to see what I missed or whatever. Like, and it's so weird because that's how addicted we are. Mm-hmm. It's an addiction. Like technology, not even just the internet, just technology, and more so the internet though, because I'm on social media more than I text and call and be on the actual internet.
That's
Safari.
what I was gonna say. Okay.
Like YouTube and all that. No, I'm on social media.
Right.
Literally Instagram and TikTok. And you can get lost in TikTok for hours.
Oh, girl. Right. And then it's so funny now if y'all notice that when you are like, all right, I'm gonna take a break from social media, you like, what the fuck am I doing on my phone? So you gotta have, you have to really be intentional with these things.
We have legitimately traded social life for social media.
There you go.
That's just what it is. Like we have given up our real life world. Think about the metaverse. Like all these things that are created. It's like we have given up real life activities to sit home or to sit idle and be on a phone for hours and hours and hours. Like it's just a repetitive motion that we do. It's crazy. So yes, I do think that it has taken over the world. Like social media has definitely taken over the world.
And it creates social anxiety as well. Like what you had just spoke about briefly. You said, it makes people like more shy. It makes people like untrained to actually communicate in real life with real people, eye contact, all that shit. Like, cause if you can sit and hide behind a social profile, and you can say whatever you want to people and shit like that, and nobody would ever have to really see you in real life. Why wouldn't you?
Right, and they're the people that be trolling. The people, literally the people who have this social anxiety and who are scared to talk to people be the main ones, big writing shit on people's stuff, because. And Lord knows they be the creepiest motherfuckers on the side of the room. We wouldn't know.
I have no idea.
Creepiest motherfuckers on the side of the room.
Seriously, like that shit is crazy.
That a point
and we let that shit affect us
all the time
when we read comments. And that's some motherfuckers who's weird as shit, sitting in the corner looking down, can't do nothing with their self.
Afraid to show real face. They can't even talk to people. Afraid to show real face.
Literally that part.
Yeah.
And I made that a valid point my first sentence because that person was me like. The shyness, the scared to talk women out. It ain't that I never knew how to approach people, women, however the case may be, but it's like I always was scared of rejection. So when the media did come around, it made it a little bit more easier.
Right.
So
to be
it was
rejected?
it made it a little bit more easier to
accept rejection if you was rejected.
Just get what you want.
Like to talk to women.
Get what you want. Like I've never I used to have friends that would be there'd be a group of girls and they would go press up and I'll lack back.
I ain't gonna lie though, Rome. I prefer to be rejected in person versus online because screenshots are a motherfucker.
So no, I'm not saying rejected online, but more so just like I couldn't do the face part. And that was like
he can't talk.
I can't accept you telling me no. I can take it you telling me no through a text or the DM or whatever the case may be. That's how I was. And people be like, yo, you ain't like that. I be like, yo, you be honest.
But what you're saying is how you're saying it. So what you're saying is it's not about rejection to you. It's basically you really didn't know how to communicate effectively with a woman to flirt with her and actually get her number. Because it's like you probably would freeze up.
Without using materialistic aspects.
Right. So, but you can paint the picture on social media any way that you want.
So I can paint it and I don't have to talk about it.
Jump in the DM and because she can just go to your profile
and if she see the materialistic things,
because you only post what you want people to see there.
Yes.
So it makes it easier. And that is the upside to it.
I've learned that rubs a lot of women wrong. Just talking about what you have or whatever the case may be. But, where I come from, some of them, where I come from, you thinking like, all right, this is what a woman want to hear.
Right. Yeah.
But it's really not, especially when you come outside of these environments and go to different places with upper, so I think, that's why I say, I don't want to down them guys who get women off Instagram because I was that guy too, but,
Remember we used to sit outside.
Yep.
Chill. Everybody outside. Now it's Everybody outside on Instagram.
Yep. Or you don't
stay on the shade room. That's the block.
Outside.
Right there. Or shade room the block now. Right? Shade room the block.
Right.
Neighborhood talk the block. Everybody fucking like, yeah, that shit. But you don't, that shit is crazy. And you really had meaningful connections back in the day. Now motherfuckers is shiesty, right?
Yeah.
Because they want clout, which has to do with social media.
Yeah.
Bait and clout.
Where you are in your life. Like right now, I'm sure all of us have had some instances now since we're on this show where people really want to be attached to you.
Absolutely.
And it's only because
Your platform.
the platform.
There are upsides to it. There are advantages with Insta life as well. Like you said, it helps with confidence. It helps you be able to communicate with women and finding friends. And even if you have like long distance family members and shit like that, and how you find, how you backtrack and you found your dad. It's not all bad, but I think the disadvantages are much more. We didn't have internet before and we were just fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfectly fine.
We were fine.
We was fine with our top 5.
I honestly think life was
Outside
better.
kick outside
I think life was more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like my biggest enjoyable moments as a kid was going outside riding my bike.
Going outside.
Like going outside was it back then.
Like that was the thing. Like that was
and
the
our
thing
kids
to
don't
do.
even get that.
You'd be like,
Ash
go
don't go
outside and
outside,
play.
right?
They'd be like, outside.
Ash goes outside. And that's the thing. Ash goes outside when he's at my mother's house.
Because that's right.
Because he has his cousins around there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But even still, and now he's into football. But before we got him into football, he came home, jumped on the game, YouTube. He'll have smart TV with the game on. He'll have YouTube set up, and then he'll be on his iPad talking to one of his friends. It's like technology was running my son.
And then certain times, I wouldn't let him go outside.
Yeah, because you can't at the same time.
Depending on the neighborhood. Like, playing on the playground ain't as simple as when we was playing on the playground.
No,
you
it's
can
not.
let them go by themselves. Now, hell no.
People grabbing kids, people.
I wasn't even gonna speak on the grabbing kids part. I was gonna speak on the respect that, it's outside it's outside activities. They don't even care no more that it's kids and stuff outside.
Yeah, so you mean like violence and
yeah,
shooting
like they don't
and
even
stuff
care. Like it used to be,
Yeah.
all right, no. But like, like certain areas, I'll be like, no,
Yeah,
just you go play your game or I'll go outside with you. Like now I'm in the neighborhood, like, Daddy, can we go play football? All right, cool, we can do that.
But it's most definitely about kidnapping as well.
Yeah, that too.
You know
Crime and kidnapping. I'm talking about gun violence and all that shit.
Our fucking parents had it really good back in the day because for real, I feel like none of us got took nowhere. So, but now I understand it because our outside was our fucking time. Now we gotta fucking spend all this money taking our kids on the movies. We like, damn, I'm trying to fucking chill out. Take you to,
Yo,
I
the
ain't but
movies was like a treat. Like going out to eat was a fucking treat.
McDonald's was a fucking treat.
McDonald's, yeah.
McDonald's is a treat 2 times a week.
And if you in Baltimore and you know a fucking chicken box was a fucking treat.
Mama Man's cheesesteak was a
our parents had to spend no fucking money. They just send us outside.
A chicken box is 4 wings and fries with salt, pepper, hot sauce, and ketchup. If you like that.
It plays a big part in our life today. But you know what I don't like on social media? I don't like the deformation of people's character. I don't like I don't like how people who try to, not even trolling. I just don't like how, because trolling is like Nicki fan. Nicki, them, they trolls.
Oh, the Barbs.
Yeah, they trolls.
I mean, but they ain't nothing but a bunch of little kids.
Yeah, but not that. Like when you get into something, it's like the first thing they decide to do, depending on who you are, is go to the media, right?
Yeah.
But they done been in the same situation with other people and it never touched the media.
Yeah.
So it was like the defamation of character, meaning like if me and you having a problem or whatever the case may be, why is it everybody has to go to the media and try to down one another or make somebody look bad?
Because that's the new, that's what's happening today.
Like it's fucked up because
people
it's
thrive
like
off negativity.
some people don't know how to handle that.
Yeah.
That's why some people commit suicide and some people,
social anxiety,
depression,
all of those things. So it's like, I think the social media thing, like when we once grew up, you would have a problem at school or have a problem at work and it'd be that.
People do things for, exposure as well. Whether that is to gain something positive from it or to gain negative attention from it or not. I definitely understand. Where do y'all think that the generations to come will end up if it keeps going this way? If we're, because everything is so social, everything is so, instant and everything. Are our kids doomed? Like, what do you think? How would this affect this new reality of virtual affect generations to come?
It's giving doom.
How would you think? It's giving doom.
It's giving doom for sure. We have to force our generation to like literally be present. You know, it could even be like as a teenager, maybe practice meditation with your child. My son, me and him do literally an animal meditation every day. And, you know, I try to keep him grounded. Take him outside in nature. Yeah. You want to show him like, hey, look at this earth around you.
Yep,
a kid is sit in a goddamn mansion, look at the skyline, won't even see it now and one day.
Yeah,
because they're not paying it attention. And you gotta and even as adults, we have to be more intentional about our surroundings.
Yeah,
when we're sitting with each other, let's not be on our phones while we having breakfast or lunch. Let's talk to each other. Hey, Jess, what's going on? I can see your facial expression, see something wrong with you that I wouldn't have noticed if I'm like, girl, yeah, that's so crazy, right?
Yeah,
and it makes it like desensitized. So it's just about being intentional. I think that's the only way to fix it. But it does have its advantages. You know, people will get smarter with technology, which means that the next generation will accumulate wealth faster. They won't have to deal with a lot of struggles that we had to deal with, but it will definitely affect the social economy.
I think it will.
For sure.
I definitely will. Social economy?
It's its own business at this point.
So what if
Absolutely.
So what if it
I agree.
crashed?
What if it crashed? I mean, like
realistically,
realistically,
where the fuck we was at?
I don't see that happening because now they're trying to transfer life into the metaverse. The kids are already in the metaverse. Minecraft, Roblox is already metaverse based, right? So you know how we be like, what the fuck is that? No, they are. This is what they live.
We had a taste of a meta life. I was just about to say we had a taste of a meta life in our generation. It was The Sims. It just wasn't called the metaverse. It was just like a game.
Because the thing about it, they're conditioning right now.
It never went further than that game.
It was a game. It was like you created a life on a game.
But they were,
Because right now they're being conditioned. Give fucking the 3-year-olds to the 6-year-olds, 3-year-olds to 8-year-olds have Roblox. Older children have Minecraft or Fortnite. So they're already, because they go from one platform to the other, but they're in this world. We don't understand it because we don't play it.
Yeah.
Why do we introduce
I don't play. I sit and watch. I mean, shit, you gotta understand it.
But I'm saying like they see it in a different way.
They see it in a different way. Like you have a dog.
Do you all feel that as you know, an older generation and as parents now, that we contribute to how our kids interact with social media by allowing them to have it so much? Because we ultimately are the ones that have to supply them with it.
Yeah.
If we don't buy them a phone, what they gonna get on?
Yeah, that's
if we don't give them our phone, then what would they get on? They would have to watch TV. If we only allow them to watch a certain amount of TV, then they would have to. So what else would they be doing? Would they be coloring? Would they be doing word searches? Would they be practicing handwriting? Would they be doing these things? So it's like, that's just always a question that I've always posed and be like, we enable a lot of our kids to do a lot of things for various reasons. Rather it's
and
like,
then unknowingly too.
Yeah, like it's like for unknowingly or unintentional. It's like, I'm trying to do something. Go here. Like I see people do it all the time. They be like, kid making noise. They trying to do something. Here, take this phone. Take this phone. Put on. What is it? What's the little thing the kids be watching? Peppa Pig. Coco Melon. Here, watch Coco Melon.
I do feel like starting that shit too early is a problem. Yeah, but these kids these days, when you get a certain age, you do need a fucking phone.
Like my son's 5.
You do need a phone. Like, I don't mean that.
He's in the school, because guess what? I got an alert on my phone when he gets to school, when he leaves school, it pops up, Kyle arrived at school, Kyle left school. And I always let him know, he don't take his phone out.
But if we didn't have that, how would you be able to?
Girl, be calling them damn teachers every second. My son in school this morning. Yeah. I need to know.
And that's getting back to what it used to be. Like, we would call, true. Not that he 5 and can hook school, but I'm just saying, like, but when you get a certain age, now the world's so crazy, these kids are out here on their own and shit. Like, they do need phones because they need lifelines. They need to be able to call us. They need that, I don't know.
I'm big on that. So that phone, that aspect of the phone, I'm big on that shit because of me growing up. I watched a lot of fucking Lifetime. And I've never liked my kids playing in the park regular. Because, Lifetime, they was taking, you know how that Lifetime went. So I always wanted my child to have a phone so I can track their location. But even with speaking just about my oldest, it's like, I don't have the problem with him when it's like him being on the social media. Like, he don't really care for none of that.
Yeah, for social media.
Like, he stays in his lane. Yeah. He'll be on the phone, but he'll be on the phone playing Fortnite and on a TV playing Fortnite. Or playing Fortnite or Madden and watching somebody else playing it. Learning how, like what he likes to do is gaming. Before I pick my play, before he pick his play, I pick my play. Cheating. So he does stuff like that, but he watches. So like, I don't have a problem with that. My thing is just like your attention span. Like when I ask you to do something, or one of y'all ask, oh, you know, go grab a bag, or can you do this? And he like, oh, I don't remember. That's when I have a problem because like, oh, do I need to take the phone so that you can remember? Because he didn't have a phone for a whole week and he was a different child.
And he was
They are so
but it's not
different.
that he was a not grown child. He was a child where his attention span was more. So like, you know, I think that come with parenting as well. Like I still go through their phone, like go through their text messages and all that. I went through my daughter text messages the other day because she be saying little words and stuff. And now she got a couple other group chats and stuff. So like, you want to see, you know.
And how old is Aaliyah?
Aaliyah's 7.
Oh yeah, I be
So I
definitely
went through my phone, you know, like.
A Princess point is good. It's about limitations.
Yeah.
And that's something that
Limitations,
I think
like,
that we
yeah,
have
like-
to have. Like literally, like maybe 2 hours a day after school. You only got like 4 or 5 hours between the fuck sleep and school. So screen time, that's it. Like, but you have to be intentional, right? Because we could give them their phone when they run in the door. Excuse me, let's turn around.
Yeah.
And let's just start here.
And that's how Robin
But how
is.
many parents gonna be that active?
No, that's the thing. So many parents are so like
That's
in their
account-
own
that's just
world.
account-
They don't.
Yeah, it's just accountability on the parent behalf.
I mean, I
It just
get
gotta
that
be.
part.
It
We
just
all
has to
get
be
that
like,
part.
you know,
that ain't never
you have to set
On
structure.
Friday night, you think I ain't letting Kai have his phone for 10 hours?
And I'm back in the
Right.
school system now. You should see the shit that
I know, but I'm saying you never know.
Yeah.
That's why we do these.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
correct.
we talk about it, and then you may never know how
the effect it can have on these
the
people.
impact the impact that this episode will have on people. A couple of them probably just like, or a lot of them, or all of them could be like, you know what, Josiah.
Yeah, let me
Give me that damn phone real quick.
Let me look through there.
Yeah.
Because parents are not checking these. They're not checking these phones, man. It's like phones have been honestly, I'm gonna say 80% of children with phones were given phones to get the kid out the parent face. Yeah, that's just what I feel like because we see it so often in real life, like parents shoving phones in people's face. Like I was a barber for a while, man, and people would just give their kid the phone, like, here, watch this while you getting your hair cut, or here, watch this while I'm getting my hair cut. Like why you just if you're doing this here for this, else are you just shoving the phone in front of your kid's face? You don't even know what they watching or what they doing.
It's learned too, because it started like that with adults. We weren't always so sucked in on social media. We weren't always like this.
And remember,
we weren't. So if this is what now we've been conditioned to do, and we're raising kids, it is what it is.
It's beneficial
That's how
sometimes.
it is.
At a
So-
restaurant, I don't want to deal with the crying and yelling.
Yeah.
Kid is I want to enjoy my fucking meal with my cousin. Or my anybody.
Yeah.
So it's like in certain instances, like somebody getting a haircut.
Yeah.
Take this phone.
Yeah.
Because so you don't got to even worry about what's going on. You don't be agitated and stuff, you know.
So in all,
it's just
all,
certain
we
things.
teach what we're learned. You know what I'm saying? And we they're gonna do that. They're gonna do the same way. It's gonna be the same way. Or you know how shit go out of style and come back, and then that may phase out for a little while. And then shit might go back to how it was when you never know. Time always reinvents itself. But Insta life is a problem and we need to fix it. So listen, and just like that, we've come to the end of another reckless discussion with my crazy ass family. Y'all say bye to London again. We missed you.
Yes, I missed y'all too. I really did.
Thank you.
I'm happy to be back.
I'm
I'm glad somebody missed me because I thought the motherfuckers wasn't gonna ask and I was gonna be concerned.
She definitely did. You thought motherfuckers?
I mean,
Yeah.
people.
Oh yeah. Well, look, all the motherfuckers.
They my cousins. Y'all don't know my
Yeah.
cousins.
Yeah. And look at little shiny ass skin. She just come back glowing.
Yeah.
You sure you don't got a man?
No, don't. So applications are still being submitted and
All right.
reviewed.
I said it's the application for
Y'all
me.
sending your applications for London.